I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A federal detention hearing is scheduled for Friday in Massachusetts for the former Orange County pediatrician who faces child pornography charges. 64-year-old Dr. Daniel O'Hearn, a semi-retired pediatrician who practiced in the town of Wallkill for about 30 years, was arrested at his home in Cape Cod, Massachusetts following an investigation that reportedly uncovered child pornographic images and videos that were possessed and distributed and were traced to O'Hearn's computer. Dr. O'Hearn was long associated with Dunning Road Pediatrics in Wallkill prior to his retirement in 2011. O'Hearn's charged with under federal law with felony distribution and possession of child pornography. If he's convicted, he faces up to 10 years in prison on the possession charge and up to 20 years behind bars, with a mandatory 5 years on the distribution charge. A Newburgh man who had been convicted of attempting to kill another man during a drive-by shooting in 2012 has been sentenced to 18 years in prison. 27-year-old Gosford Lembhard was sentenced in Orange County Court on an assortment of charges today, including attempted second-degree murder and attempted first-degree assault. A woman and a young child narrowly missed getting hit during the drive-by incident. The sentence also included charges connected to a December 2012 standoff with police, when Lembhard holed up for 10 hours in a relative's home in Newburgh 3 months after the drive-by when he failed to show for a court appearance. He was captured after trying to escape through a window while holding the gun he had used in the shooting. Gosford's brother Michael had been shot and killed by Newburgh police earlier that year. At the close of the sentencing this morning, Gosford yelled out, "I'm a Lembhard. That's why I'm being treated like this," end quote. Hallmark International is contesting the findings of the Federal Occupational Safety and Health Administration. The two serious workplace violations had been discovered during its investigation into the fatal retaining wall collapse last December in Maybrook that killed 2 workers and injured a third. It happened at the Hallmark construction site off Homestead Avenue, where a crew was pouring concrete for a mock-up of an aqueduct project the company was working on. Hallmark is contesting the OSHA findings that digital braces were missing and the wall could not bear the loads it was being built to support, and the drawings were not available on site. The collapse claimed the lives of 53-year-old Timothy Lang of Saugerties and 50-year-old Scott Winkler of Monroe. OSHA has proposed that Hallmark pay a $7,000 fine for each violation. The State Board of Regents has given final approval to Harlem-based Touro College to open their new campus site at the former Horton Hospital building in Middletown. The final okay means the campus can open its doors to about 135 medical students in August. When fully operational, the Middletown campus will enroll more than 500 medical students. About $25 million has been invested to turn the empty hospital space into a state-of-the-art medical school. Touro College President Dr. Alan Kadish says the new Middletown campus will help fortify the region's healthcare system by attracting new medical professionals to the area and will help retain local talent who can now pursue a medical education locally. A call to the state child abuse hotline back in December triggered an investigation that has led to the arrest of a Newburgh man on a felony first-degree sexual abuse charge. Members of the Orange County Child Abuse Unit arrested 44-year-old Manuel Balbuena Santiago on charges of sexual abuse and endangering the welfare of a child for alleged sexual contact with a young girl under the age of 11. Police say Balbuena Santiago was familiar with the victim. The investigation was conducted with the assistance of the Orange County Department of Social Services Child Protective Services Unit. A Pine Bush man who was injured in a motorcycle accident back on Sunday has been ticketed for aggravated unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle. Ulster County Sheriff's deputies say 23-year-old Damian Nolan suffered internal injuries when his motorcycle struck a road closure barricade and went out of control on Route 55 in the town of Wawarsing. Nolan was thrown from the motorcycle and slid several feet down the road into a guardrail. He was sent to St. Francis Hospital in Poughkeepsie for treatment of his injuries. He was additionally ticketed for operating an unregistered, uninsured, and uninspected motor vehicle. A Montgomery man has been arrested for stealing more than $13,000 in unemployment benefits. 54-year-old Hugo Cepetis was charged with third-degree grand larceny and offering a false instrument for filing in the first degree. Police say from November 2012 through August 2013, Cepetis filed paperwork stating he was unemployed when he was working for an Orange County area company. And Republican Nan Hayworth has gotten a boost in her bid to regain the 18th District Congressional seat she lost to Democrat Sean Patrick Maloney 2 years ago. Hayworth defeated Maloney Tuesday in a primary for the Independence Party line, giving her 3 ballot positions for her rematch with Maloney in November. Hayworth already held both the Republican and Conservative Party lines. About 1,400 votes were cast in the Independence Party primary. Hayworth won by roughly 80 votes. The 18th district includes all of Orange and Putnam counties, along with a portion of Dutchess and Westchester. The threat of showers will continue into Thursday. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a chance of showers or a thunderstorm. Temperatures will climb into the middle 80s. Friday will be partly sunny, but we can't rule out the chance of a passing shower in the late morning or afternoon. The highs will be in the upper 80s. Well, you will get an edge on the day when you started with the Times-Herald Record, and anywhere news breaks, you will find it right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.